Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Table Full of Joy. I'm Cheryl. If you're new around here, thanks for joining me this morning. We are making some muffins real quick. We have a sweet sister in Christ coming this morning over to have some coffee and some prayer time and to get into the Word a little bit together. That's just going to be so special. So I'm making some coffee, she's bringing some creamer, and I'm going to get some muffins made so we have a little something to have with our coffee. So this is a recipe I found that's for a carrot apple muffin, but it really seems very similar to a carrot cake because it has dried coconut in it. So I'm going to add some pineapple to this. I love pineapple in my carrot cake. Some people don't. It's totally up to you. But we're going to get started with our sugar. We have 3/4 of a cup of sugar. We've got 3 eggs. Let's get our paddle moved around over here a little bit so we can get to our bowl. Here's egg number 2. I love carrot cake. These are going to be just muffins, not cupcakes, so there will not be any frosting on them. So these are going to be as healthy as I can possibly get them. If I had been thinking about it ahead of time, I would have used applesauce instead of the oil, but we're going to put in a little bit of oil here. And we are going to just get this stuff mixed up first. Let's give this a good mix. Then we're going to start adding our dry. This is a super easy recipe. These are going to be really good with some hot coffee. Okay, that looks good to me. So we're going to add in our 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're using our Redmond's real salt again. I am hooked on this stuff after I got it for Christmas. I absolutely love it. It is the best. We are going to put in 2 teaspoons of baking soda. My baking soda looks like it's a little bit crumbly, so I'm going to use my fingers to just kind of pat it. All right, there's our... Then the last couple of our dry ingredients that we need is we need 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. So we're just going to use, well, that's not going to work. It's so frustrating when your measuring spoons don't fit down in your container. All right, there's our nutmeg. Now we're going to add in a teaspoon of cinnamon. Like I said, these are super easy muffins. There's nothing really super hard about them. So that was kind of a heaping teaspoon of cinnamon because I love cinnamon. All right, so we have all of our ingredients in except for our add-ins. I almost showed you guys what happens when you don't pay attention and you turn your mixer on too high. But we're gonna get this mixed up real quick. All right, before we get too far into mixing, we're gonna go ahead and add our other ingredients. We have 2 cups of carrots, 1 medium apple finely diced. Here's the rest of our apple, and we have some chopped or crushed pineapple that we're going to add into this. It's going to give us a little bit more moisture. It's going to give us a little bit of sweetness, some more vitamins from another fruit. And now we're going to add in about 3/4 of a cup of a flaked coconut. I'm using an organic unsweetened flaked coconut because I think we have enough sugar going on in here with the sugar in the recipe that it calls for, the sugar in the pineapple, the sugar in the apples, the sugar in the carrots. So there's sugar in a lot of things in this recipe. So we are going to go with an unsweetened coconut, and we have some leftover pecans. These were left over from another recipe that we did. They're sitting on my counter. I figured I might as well use some of these. So we're going to put in some chopped pecans. So we're getting a lot of good things. We're just going to add the rest of these. These are going to be very hearty type muffins. drop this down, give this a quick mix. These, oh, they smell so good already. These smell so good. All right, there is our mix. We're gonna, let's grab a spatula real quick so we can scrape off our paddle. And then we're just gonna use our scoop that we use for cupcakes or cookies or whatever, and we are gonna fill our muffin cups. I've lined them with cupcake liners because I don't wanna clean up a sticky mess in my cupcake pans. So we are going to have them lined, and we're gonna just get these filled real quick. So I'm putting in about a hefty scoopful, and I think that should be plenty. But these are going to be so good. Like I said, I love carrot cake. Absolutely love carrot cake. It's my favorite. So I am super excited to try these. Like I said, I did tweak the recipe just a hair by adding the pineapple, which it did not call for, but that was my addition to it. And I think if I were to make these again, to make these a little bit more healthy, I would have eliminated the oil and I would have substituted applesauce, because we're already putting apples in here. So the applesauce would have really blended really well. Just a tad bit more in that one. So it looks like this is gonna make probably about 24 muffins. So we are going to fill this pan. We have enough cupcake liners that we can fill another pan. So we are going to grab another muffin pan and we'll get some liners in that one. So that pan will be ready to go in the oven as soon as this one comes out. And we will get all of these baked up. These will be still just a tad bit warm when my friend gets here. And so we will have slightly warm muffins with our coffee. That's gonna be super fun. I'm excited to spend some time with her this morning. So this is our muffins going in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. Everybody's oven is different, so you wanna set your timer, check it to make sure that you're keeping an eye on it and that you're not overcooking your muffins, because nobody wants a really dry muffin. We want nice and moist and tender muffins, so they'll go perfect with our coffee. So we're gonna let those bake. I'm smelling these cupcakes and I'm thinking, not cupcakes, muffins. Man, I keep saying cupcakes today. I don't know what is with me. I made cupcakes yesterday for a sweet little girl in our church. Her 12th birthday was yesterday, and I made her cupcakes, and I think that's why I keep saying cupcakes, because I still have cupcakes on the brain. So let's look these muffins over. These, oh yes, these are, yep, these are perfect. These, oh my goodness, do these smell heavenly. So that one there, we've got one more pan. We're gonna toss this one in the oven. So this recipe made 24 muffins, which is perfect because that will give us some to have this morning with our coffee, and it'll give me some to keep here, and it'll give me some to send home with my friend, so she'll have some fresh muffins if she wants. So this is our carrot and apple cupcakes, but I actually turned them more into carrot cake muffins. As you can see, these smell amazing. So the last 12 are gonna bake. I'm gonna get busy getting things cleaned up, get my kitchen cleaned up, put back together before my guest gets here to have coffee. Let these muffins cool on this rack for a little bit until she gets here, and then we'll be ready to dig into these muffins. I wanna thank you guys so much for joining me this morning in my kitchen. It's just such a blessing to me that I get to spend time with you guys each day as you join me in my kitchen and we cook some things together. And I just love this community that we're building. I love to read all of your comments, so please keep commenting on these videos. I love the comments. It just blesses my heart to get to read your comments. And if you guys have a favorite muffin, let me know what it is. Share the recipe with me. I love sharing recipes. I'll post this one for you guys in the comments, or actually not the comments, in the description, so you guys can use this, and I'll make sure that I put a note in there that I added the pineapple. If you're not a pineapple fan, then don't feel obligated to put it in. Make sure you leave it out. But I love pineapple in it, so I'm excited to try these. But as I said, share your muffin recipe with me. I would love to try it if you have one. Put that in the comments for me, and I will do your recipe, and I'll share it on my YouTube, and I'll make sure that you get credit for the recipe since it's yours. But I'm just excited about everything that we have going on this next over this next year on this channel. I'm super excited to continue to cook with you guys and to bake with you guys and to learn. We have so many new things that I'm excited to learn this year, and I'm excited to bring you guys along with me on that journey as we continue to build this community and build this channel. And it just means so much to me, like I said, that you guys are here, that you take time out of your day to spend time with me. If you're new, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out anything. Hit that notification bell so that every time I upload, you guys will get a notification that says, hey, there's a new video up with a new awesome recipe that you might want to try. And we'll see you again, friends. Have a great day, and God bless.